All right, thank you for subscribing. And I wanted to just show you something what I learned today. I was fishing close to the bank, and the bass were hitting the brim beds. They were coming up the right in the edge of the weeds, right up close to the rocks of where I was fishing. I was fishing from the bank, just trying out a new reel. It's something I learned today. When they're going after brim, they can be kind of finicky. So I tried chatter baits. I tried all kind of different stuff, but right there where that clear water was, they were kind of scary because it was real clear right up by that edge, and I think they knew I was there. So it took a lot of finessing. So what I did, I switched over to some yum dingers. I've used yum dingers a lot. Right here we have the watermelon. I don't know if you can see the flake in that or not. It's got some flake in there. You can see it kind of sparkle. It's a watermelon color. And then we also have green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. So all the fish I caught today was on this green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. Now I couldn't fish it wacky rig style. I don't know if you know what wacky rig style is, but it's when you hook it through the center right here and kind of let it float down through the water like this as it sinks. You just let it sink to the bottom and twitch it up. I couldn't fish it like that because it was too weedy, so I went with the traditional Texas rig without weight on it, where it would float down into the grass and you could kind of bounce it up out of the grass. And I was watching, I could actually watch my lure and watch the bass attack it. That's how clear this water was today. So I knew that they were being finicky. I knew I had to do something. So what I did, I tried the watermelon one first. Didn't get much action. So then I went with the green pumpkin. I think the green pumpkin with the chartreuse tail did the best because it mimicked a bait fish more. They could see that chartreuse tail and it attracted their attention. Got a motorcycle going by. Now Yum did a great job with this by putting just a small tail on it like this, because it's not going to scare the fish off in that clear water. It's just enough to get their attention when it's standing up on the bottom like this and flopping around. It's the way I had it rigged. I just had it Texas rigged. And the way Yum has theirs set up, they have a little notch. I don't know if you can see that notch in the bottom. There it is. You see that notch? And that's a good place to put your hook through, and I'm going to show you how you do it. I'm going to set this one up. So I don't string much through it. I string about that much through. Come back around. Now, if I had it on my line, I'd go past this eye hook so it would hold it. Right there, I'd go past the eye hook. That way it holds it better. Then I'm going to come back through there, and you want it straight, just like that. And that's what you want. That's the setup you want. When it goes through the water, when this goes through the water, it's going to drop down like this, real slow. You're going to see it flopping. And when it hits that bottom, you just barely give it a nudge when they're finicky like that. Just barely give it a nudge, a little bit at a time. And sometimes you just let it sit. It's going to sit there, and just the current of the water is going to flip it around. And that's when they were hitting it. They really didn't want much action. They didn't want nothing crazy today. So try different things when you go out. You might learn something.